because ultimately you are supposed to lead this kind of a training program in a cascading manner in the states. Okay, so what are your expectations, and what do you envisage how to do in the next 3 months? You are supposed to complete these training programs. Please.
Sir, I'm Dr. Arup Das from West Bengal. I have a question. Actually, not one, 2 or 3 questions. Number one is, we have got this module devised from Ministry of Ayush, and we have got 6 musculoskeletal disorders has been incorporated. But what about the diabetes? Number 3, psoriatic arthropathy. We often get the cases of psoriasis, but this disease is not included. This national program, then it must be a complete one, and it must be a complete one, because we are going parallelly with the national programs of other systems that is running throughout the country. So I think it should be completed from all its aspects. Next, some diseases has been discussed in well manner, but whenever we will try to implement in the ground level, and we are trying to document it, or after analyzing the data, then we need the outcome assessment. And in all these patterns, whatever discussed in this handbook, there is no such assessment scoring methods has been incorporated. So whenever a patient will come on the first day of OPD, we are taking the case, histories, everything. We are advising him to go into the level 1 or level 2 or level 3 according to the scenario of the patient's present situation. But we are not assessing the score. Then how we can ultimately find out whether by our methods of Ayush, whether Ayurvedic or Homeopathy or whatever the methods, that how many percentage of cases gets benefited by implementation of Ayush methods. Another one is that there must be some uniform method of assessment whenever we are compiling the data, because in West Bengal, I personally has given the responsibility to devise such a module on musculoskeletal disorders, and I have made it. Though I can't share with you because the module is with the department itself, and without prior permission I can't share it. But these protocols I have been tried to incorporate to make the modules complete. I left spondylosis because this was come under the heading of neurological disorders. That is why I left. But I think I should complete my module by including spondylosis after today's session. So I think whenever ministry is trying to implement, it must be a complete one, and it must be a complete one before you are implementing after cascading.
So, what the Ministry of Ayush and the Ayush vertical in the DGHS has actually tried to assimilate whatever the existing, based on the patient reporting to the Ayush healthcare facilities in the country. That is one criteria we have adopted. Second one, specifically, there was a National Executive Committee which actually given the suggestions to incorporate certain disease condition specifically. And in the musculoskeletal disorders, there is a public health program which is a part of the National Ayush Mission also. There also it is mentioned that the major reporting conditions which is actually usually comes to the Ayush is basically the cervical spondylosis, then lumbar spondylosis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis. Fibromyalgia was later added actually because there may be certain strength for different traditional medical system as far as its management is concerned actually, because generally the clinical picture and as far as the current intervention strategy warrants some additional inputs from the traditional medical system. That is why at a first instant only 6 disease conditions have been suggested actually. when we come to the metabolic disorders and other things, actually even the gout and other disease conditions will be taken care actually, because there is the contour of that disease condition itself is fit to include under the metabolic disorders actually. So that is why we have done. Psoriatic arthropathy we have not included specifically, because basically it is an generally considered as the one autoimmune nature is very specifically to isme actually. So based on that we will club together and we will understand whatever the pathologies which is arising due to that aspect very specifically on that context actually. So based on that we have done it actually. And as far as the assessment criteria is concerned, you just refer to the NAM guidelines, particularly these osteoarthritis and musculoskeletal WOMAC, then even the VAS score, it is there, it is mentioned, and even the WHO QOL is also mentioned actually, where the detailed guidelines have been given. The same can be adopted for these conditions actually, that is what. And in addition to that, whatever the system specific these outcome measures which are already mentioned very specifically, I think even the SDGs also very specifically indicated the system specific outcome measures. The same thing you can also develop in the states actually for assessment. And we are also referring the periodic reporting के लिए एक specific format भी we will circulate to you. Okay.
Sir,
good evening, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to thanks to our DG sir, Dr. Subhash sir, Dr. A. Raghu sir, Dr. Sen Gupta ma'am, and Dr. Vivek sir. It was a wonderful experience that we have gone through from since morning till evening. My humble submission is that I myself, Dr. Rajesh, working since last more than 15 years. I have done my MBA 18 years ago in herbal medicine. So I'm very thankful, and I have witnessed so many programs. But can I give you positive feedback, sir? My humble submission, there should be a bilateral interactions. See, Dr. Rosa ma'am and Dr. Vivek sir, they have given up most bilateral interactions. We were thinking as we were live, to my humble submission with 40 times, it may be, you can expand more than one day for the training. The second issue is, there must be a bilateral interactions. As I was also working under Dr. Homeopathy sir, Kaushik sir se काफी बार मिला उस सर से we know that how the interactions were there. So, because in that way there will be more positive feedback. When see audience or the student doesn't come to hear you, when you give a positive, I mean, just practical approach. आपका स्पॉन्डिलोसिस है, उन लोगों तक आम लोगों तक कैसे पहुंचाना? Those who are having non-medical background, कि ये मुझे डॉक्टर साहब सर्वाइकल है, मुझे बताओ क्या करना है? So in that way, in particular, so second thing is that we have brought entire India on a single platform. So thank you to you all. The beautiful arrangement you have made, we are highly obliged to you. The entire team, we know that the entire team has taken more than 6 months. So we ought to express our gratitude to entire team, because so many people have worked behind the curtain. Each and every one, we are very thankful to you, sir. Second, my suggestion is, if we have taken trainings, how to implement this training at field. Kindly guide our authorities, because as soon as we will approach to the school, they will go to us, what you are now, what will be your next step? So how to implement this? With humble submission, kindly guide us.
We will be instructing the states and the UTs actually specifically to conduct this training program in the next 3 months actually. For bigger states, the region wise you have to select the different regions, and preferably in the teaching institution, teaching hospitals, these kinds of training has to be given. So if at all the resource, but you 2 people from each of the state already participated in this training program. So if further resource persons are required, then accordingly as per the availability we will also can depute certain person from the central government also. So that we will recommend actually, and immediately after your departure actually we will be writing to the states through National Ayush Mission. That's one thing.
Kindly share the contact number of anyone, so that if we will face any problem.
Yes, that we will be sharing to you.
We are getting
Exactly.
email from your side.
Okay.
And when I called on landline, someone told me you just that card you have directed. So it's not possible as, because we cannot call directly to our DG.
Okay, we understood.
So we will
Okay.
follow this
Okay.
submission.
Okay.
Once again, thank you very much to everyone. Thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, since we are the master
This is Dr. Nathan from GMK. Yeah. Yeah.
1 minute, let him complete
I'm
actually.
from Himachal Pradesh. Since we are now the master trainers, so you have those resources as a PPTs. Would like to that you should.
That we will be sharing. We will be sharing all the PPTs. Last.
So I have few suggestions. Two of them. First, like this session.
Uh-huh. As far as this, all the videos also will be shared in some suitable. We are exploring that how we can share it actually. We will be sharing it. Somehow we will share it actually. Okay.
ये जो पूरा वीडियो हो
Sir.
रहा है,
जी मैम,
the whole
Sir,
process
myself,
of
Dr.
it,
Modular from
everything.
मैम ये भी रिक्वेस्ट है यदि
Can I
आप
take a minute?
Hmm.
The whole videography of the whole training session is being done. We are exploring how to share it with you because it will be 8 hours of video, which is a very extensive file. So that we are trying to see how we can give it to you so that you also have an idea, you have the sessions that have been taken and that you can use for actual training at grassroots levels also.
PPT also मैम क्योंकि we are not able to type PPT.
That will be definitely done.
Sir,
बताइए।
thank you, Dr. Modular from Tripura.
हाँ.
Thank you, sir, very much for organizing such wonderful program. What I felt, as I am a practitioner plus medical officer in hospital, what I feel that if there could have been some actual cases, that could have been much, much better.
Hmm.
So we are hoping next time to include some cases.
In a practical cases, the purpose of the training is different, no? Because if you say the hands-on training and skill-based setting at the hospital, that should be at the hospital setting itself actually. But this is only orientation, actually is one kind of orientation. Basically, most of you are already practicing with the patients only. We want to remind you that there are certain systems in which you are actually supposed to see the patients, and systematically if you have forgot certain fundamental principles of your clinical medicines, so that in order to remind that actually we are actually doing it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, this is Dr. Nitin from GNK. So I have two suggestions. First, like this orientation program, we like a two-way traffic. As I have already told ma'am, this kind of session should also be conducted for the at the state level.
That is
the
what-
modern pathies also, where we can contribute to the society with our pathies. Here we know how to, you can say, see the SPGs and how to work in our, you can say, domain. So it should be like, they should also know where they can take the help of our pathies also. So one, second, I will request DG sir. Sir, if you can arrange any, you can say CCH unit in JNK, because previously it was one in the JNK. So we have a large amount of data which is getting wasted, which can be utilized properly. Like a newcomer, the youngsters are coming up, they have a big phobia about this research thing. If someone in that you can states and UTs can guide, we can utilize that much of data because we are coming up with the Modular Medical College in GNK also. So it will be better if we start from the grassroots level for these research you can say for research purposes. So if you can arrange any unit over there or any training program on research basis, this is my humble request to you, sir.
I'll ask.
Sir, good evening, sir. All the sessions were very informative and the whole program was well organized, sir. There's one suggestion from my side, sir. What we are requesting is, under NAM, there are a lot of components. So, whenever ministry is planning, you please instruct the states to involve other systems also. Like, you fix the programs for each systems. For example, if you are implementing a program, you categorize these programs are for Ayurveda and these for Homeopathy and this for Unani, like that. Unless and until you are not categorizing, it is very difficult from the state to get the programs implemented for Homeopathy, because majority of the budget is taken by Ayurveda, and we are helpless, and we are unable to raise our voice in that aspect also. Unless and until ministry is fixing the budget allocation for each system, it's not like that. Allopathy, they have only one. Whatever budget is given by the ministry, they will implement their program. But Ayush, it is 5 systems. We are fighting in between us, and we are questioning ourselves, our existence also. So please, fix the budget. Thank you, sir.
Discrimination between different systems of Ayush in the Ministry of Ayush. At least we can say that whatever the, because this is a policy aspect you have actually flagged, even though I can just tell this much actually, whatever the proposals as received from the states and UTs, which is reflected in the state annual action plan, it is actually appraised and approved. There is no discrimination from the central government level for any recognized medical systems. That's much I can tell. Okay.
But programs are given by the state. From the state, we are not getting that support.
That has to be resolved at the state level. Okay.
Sir, I have a question. One question, sir. Sir, similar kind of training was held in, I think, in December at National Institute. What should I say? They told us that you are the trainers. Now you will have to train. But when we went to the, to our respective states and union territories, but nothing happened. Sort of, this is happening scientifically and centripetally. We are nowhere, sir. So my request is, we must, leave this Delhi and we must go to the peripheries, to the other states, to organize such type of programs there, where we can. We should,
already we told that this immediately we will be writing to the states actually to conduct this training program within next 3 months.
Yes,
very clear.
This should happen because we have done many trainings, but later on there is no, there is zero this,
Okay.
sort of thing.
Okay. But I final कर लियो.
email कर देंगे बाकी होगा.
Thank you all for your active participation. Now I would like to request our Director Ma'am, Dr. Gauri Singh Gupta, to welcome Dr. Subhash Kaushik.
First time we are having sir.
Thank you.
This is our session and it's got the name also mentioned.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I kindly request Dr. Raghu sir to felicitate our speaker, resource person, Dr. Vivek.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I kindly request DG sir to felicitate our another resource person, Dr. Ritika Hasija Narula.
हाँ ये घर की बात है. They are all experts in the workshop.
Thank you, sir. I kindly request Raghu sir to felicitate Dr. Roja Varanasi. Thank you, sir. Now let us start with the certificate distribution. I'll announce your names. Dr. Lalimpuli from Mizoram. Dr. Shweta Gandhi from Goa.
Please see there.
Dr. Froila Fernandez from Goa. Dr. Arup Das from West Bengal.
Oh, please take it. It's for you only. Froila Fernandez. Froila
Dr.
Fernandez.
Arup Das. Dr. Samrat Mukherjee from West Bengal. Dr. Shivappa, Dr. Anil Kumar from Karnataka.
Look, that's it. Don't worry, all your photographs will be uploaded and sent to you.
Thank you, sir. Please.
Thank you.
What's that? इधर देखिए, official photograph. वो तो आपका दोस्त का photograph है.
मैम आप आगे आ जाइए.
So did I cover you?
No, no, it's absolutely okay, please. You are the
Dr.
star.
Shivappa and Dr. Anil Kumar from Karnataka.
Anil Kumar.
Dr. Kripa Rani and Dr. Atia Sylvia from Manipur. Dr. Kripa Rani and Dr. Atia Sylvia from Manipur.
You can remove this hand. Yes, there. You can hold from here. Since we have not practiced what is in the certificates. Thank you.
Dr. P. Naga Manikanda, Dr. P. Shakir Hussain from Andhra Pradesh. Dr. Harish Babu, Dr. Mohammed from Kerala.
Harish Babu.
Dr. Harish Babu and Dr. Mohammed Tansli from Kerala. Dr. Nomtro from Meghalaya. Dr. Berta from Meghalaya.
आपके हाथ से लेना
Okay.
उनको पसंद
अच्छा,
होगा.
And Dr. Berta. Dr. Francis Rai and Dr. Amlari from Nagaland. Dr. Francis Rai and Dr. Amlari from Nagaland. Dr. Rajesh Kumar from Haryana. Dr. Rajesh Kumar from Haryana. Dr. Suresh Kumar and Dr. Mukesh Solanki from Rajasthan.
मुझे तो आप स्पीकर में लो. सारा इंडिया के.
Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Dr. Suresh Kumar and Dr. Mukesh from Rajasthan.
Suresh Kumar.
Dr. Ghulam Nabi Wani and Dr. Nitin from Jammu and Kashmir. Dr. Ghulam Nabi and Dr. Nitin from Jammu and Kashmir.
हो गया.
Dr. Bhavna and Dr. Nanda Kishori from Telangana. Dr. B. Bhavna and Dr. Nanda Kishori.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Sunita Tomar from Madhya Pradesh. Dr. Kirtika Chandar from Andaman and Nicobar. Dr. Ayan Ray from Tripura. Dr. Rudra Paul from Tripura.
There is a spelling mistake.
Okay, we will
वो correction कर दो.
क्या है बता देंगे.
उधर
वो बाद में करना है ना.
मलय.
Dr. Ashok Paswan and Dr. Nirmal Kumar from Jharkhand. Dr. Sadish Pingal and Dr. Pankaj Pant from Uttarakhand. Dr. Pankaj Pant from Uttarakhand. Dr. Fozia Salim from Maharashtra. Dr. Fozia Salim from Maharashtra. Dr. Bhaskar from Maharashtra. Dr. Bhaskar from Maharashtra.
Fauziya Salim.
Please. इधर देखिए.
One side, either this side or that side.
Yeah.
Dr. Meeta Gupta, Dr. Kavita Sharma,
हो गया.
Dr. Bhaskar.
Dr. Meeta Gupta, Dr. Kavita Sharma, Dr. Shipra Goyal, and Dr. Chandramohan Arya from Delhi.
सबको भी आगे सबका एक रखोगे.
हाँ ये सर ये कोई बात. कविता जी.
Dr. Om Prakash Singh,
Dr. Shipra.
Dr. Om Prakash Singh, Dr. Ashish Verma, Uttar Pradesh. Om Prakash Singh, Dr. Ashish Verma, Dr. Avdesh Dwivedi from Uttar Pradesh.
Om Prakash Singh.
Dr. Ashish Verma, Dr. Ashish Verma, Dr. Avdesh Dwivedi, Dr. Vidya Ranjani, and Dr. Nag Niveda from Tamil Nadu. Dr. Vidya Ranjani and Dr. Nag Niveda from Tamil Nadu.
एक दो स्टेट्स पे छोड़ के पंजाब में नहीं है.
Dr. Umesh Kumar and Dr. Alok from Chhattisgarh. Dr. Umesh Kumar and Dr. Alok from Chhattisgarh.
Dr. Umesh.
आइए. इधर भी देखना है मेन फोटो. ठीक है सर दोनों जगह देखना. इधर का.
Dr. Alok. Dr. Om Prakash Mehto from Bihar.
आगे नहीं.
आया. चेक कर लो. ओम प्रकाश जी.
Dr. Om Prakash from Bihar. Dr. Pankaj Kaur from Chandigarh. Dr. Pankaj Kaur from Chandigarh. Dr. Krishna and Dr. Blessy from Gujarat. Dr. Pradeep from Arunachal Pradesh.
Yeah, you don't get your own. Right? Krishna.
Dr. Blessy Matthews. Dr. Pradeep from Arunachal Pradesh.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Dhruva Jyoti Chakravarti from Assam. Dr. Taneshwar Datta from Assam.
गुरु ज्योति है ना.
Dr. Ashutosh Bharadwaj and Dr. Rajkumar Sharma from Himachal Pradesh. Dr. Rajkumar Sharma,
आशीष जी आइए. हाँ थैंक यू.
Dr. Rajkumar Sharma, and last Dr. Rajendra Kumar Das, Odisha.
Rajendra Kumar Dash.
Odisha.
ऊपर चलेंगे.
किधर है? राजेंद्र कुमार
दास.
अच्छा.
हो गया. मैम के साथ यहाँ एक और अच्छा लगेगा. वेटेज बढ़ जाएगी.
Thank you all.
Can we have
All
one
this
round
training
of
must be
applause
made
to
mandatory.
CT?
Otherwise, the state will not place it in their staff. So there must be some state.